Good afternoon, Speed fans, and welcome here to this exciting race live from Pensacola. I'm RP Emerson, and I'll be calling today's action from high above the track, where one can't help but sense the anticipation for this unbelievable event. Imagine with me, if you will, rows of cars driving around in a circle 500 times. Joining me in the coverage today is legendary Fascar driver Rusty Chassis. Rusty, what can we expect from today's race?
Well, RP, it's like this. These fellers are going to get in their cars, they're going to start their engines, and they're going to ride around this racetrack as fast as they possibly can. Now, the feller that rides around the fastest and finishes first, that feller's going to be the winner.
Thanks for that, Rusty.
And then he'll get into that winner's circle, and the crowd's going to be cheering and hollering, and they'll give him that old trophy. And the cameras will start flashing, and the confetti will start falling down, and his wife's going to give him a kiss right on his big old chompers, right there on his chops. And then he'll take a 20-ounce beverage of his favorite soft drink sponsor that's on the hood of his car. And he'll take a big old swig of it, drink the whole thing probably, and he'll burp real loud.
Thanks, Rusty, for that thorough commentary. Now we go down to the garage, where one of the favorites in today's race is standing by.
Thanks, RP. I'm here in the garage with one of today's leading contenders, Slippy Ratchet. Slippy, how do you feel going in the race today?
Well, sure. I feel real good. I mean, actually, this morning I woke up about 6:30, 7:30, and got up and had some breakfast. I like breakfast before a good race, otherwise I get real nervous. If I don't eat breakfast, then nothing's going to happen today. So I had some Wheaties, and I like the wheat and the tea, so really work real well together. And then after that, about 10:30, got hungry again. I always get hungry around 10:30. So I brought out the Doritos and Cheetos and chips. So where I'm out, of course, every time you eat Doritos or Cheetos, there's a little residue. I eat that too. That's always it's good with my digestive system. Excuse me. Yeah, and then so after that, about lunchtime coming around, I felt like eating a chicken because I always eat chicken for lunch, but then this time I felt kind of like steak, so I couldn't make up my mind whether chicken or steak. So I asked the lady if I can just have a chicken stuffed with a steak inside of it, and she said, "Sure, you can have a chicken steak. We have something like that." So she gave me a chicken stuffed with a steak, and it worked really well. So yep, to answer your question, feel real good.
So there you have it, folks. Let's go now right down to the action on the track, where the race is underway. And they're off now as these highly tuned vehicles hit the race at blinding speed. As you can see, vehicles are looking for separation, looking for that lane to get over, get out in the lead. There's a car representing the state of Texas. All right, we do have some clearance now as vehicles gain separation as they hit the open road. There's the blue car blazing ahead, not to be outdone by the silver car, and then followed closely by the red car as all pursue victory in today's race. As we press on, it looks like there's a vintage SUV that has joined the field. As the cars blaze past it, now two good old boy pickup trucks have joined the fray. They're being passed easily by these race cars. FedEx, in a surprise move, has changed its sponsorship to include a freight truck. Now we have 18-wheelers and Caterpillar construction vehicles that have joined the race here today. Although not designed for speed, these vehicles are doing an excellent job of taking up space on the track. As you can see, cars are being forced onto the shoulder to pass. Several are doing that in an attempt to outwit these witty semi-truck drivers. Some success being seen by cars here precariously passing on the shoulder. And yes, the red car in a bold move heads out onto the open road. Several others still passing to avoid accidents. A creative driver has switched vehicles in mid-race in order to pass up these semis. Several now. The dangerous shoulder being blocked off by cones has just become an obstacle course for these show-off drivers. Now as several head out, there's another semi to be passed up along the way, and doing a good job, the black and the yellow car. Passing another semi here, another lane has been added to the track, freeing up more space for these stealthy cars. We are receiving word now that an object is loose on the roadway. What is it? It appears to be a tire. Someone has lost a front tire. Someone's going to have to head into the pits. We do have pits available today for racers to get repairs, to also grab coffee and donuts. And when you're doing donuts like that, you are sure to spill your coffee. All right, they're headed back onto the raceway now. Back out into the midst of the race. We have received word that several drivers, in order to achieve a shortcut, have tried to go off-road today. Not sure what kind of success these off-road strategies are providing, but hey, the word to remember today is V. V is for victory, and we've just received word that the winner of today's race is Officer J.P. Heathcote of the Florida Highway Patrol. And as is tradition in every Fascar event, we conclude today's race with the ceremonial running of the rabbit. There we go. He's off now. Oh!